I've been sent a few messages from viewers of the channel recently asking if they should buy Tesla stock. Well, I'm not going to tell you what you should do, but I'm going to tell you what other people are doing, and it's worth pointing something else out. In the US, auto sales are down 21% in Q3 versus 2019. Tesla is up 170%. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm the Electric Viking. Great to see you. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Really, really good to have you here. Welcome back, everyone else. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the channel. And to all of those of you who have subscribed recently, thank you for subscribing. So, Tesla stock price is down. I mean, the price is at a 50% discount currently, depending on how you want to look at it. 50% what it was. Stock price was sitting at $407 on the 1st of November 2021. Now it's at $210. I mean, that's literally nearly 50% off the price of what it was. I mean, not long ago. What was that? About 11 months ago. Realistically, in those 11 months, has anything happened that should make people think that Tesla is in trouble or that the stock is a bad stock to own? Absolutely not, of course. But the same thing has happened to many different stocks. Lots of good companies are now at prices where, to be honest, I think they're below their intrinsic value. But, of course, the reality is much of the market is just supply and demand. However, what is very interesting right now is that United States Congressmen are taking the opportunity to buy the stock at what they appear to believe is a bargain level. Now, Tesla's price to earnings ratio right now is 75. That's before they report their earnings. It could go down to as low as 50 once they report their earnings. This is kind of insane if you think about it. For example, BYD's price to earnings is about 150, right? That means on an earnings basis, Tesla stock is sitting at about half the value of BYD on earnings per share. That doesn't make sense to me personally, but a lot of people will say the same thing about, say, Ford. I mean, Ford's price to earnings is 5. Their PE is 5. Tesla's is 75. They'd say, well, that would mean that Ford is unfairly valued. But obviously, the key issue there is that 95% of the products Ford make now, people don't believe that anyone will want to buy in 5-10 years time, for example. So that's the key reason for that. The other thing is, of course, people believe that it's a good chance that Tesla will pull off one of its other projects, whether that's robotics, automated driving, or becoming potentially the world's largest energy company, which is what I think they're actually planning on doing. Not talking about it. I think that is probably the biggest play they're going to make. And I also believe, as many of you have seen my video talking about how Tesla plans on taking over the United States gas market. When I say gas market, I mean obviously not gasoline as per se, but the gas station market. And I'll put a link in the description below to how they plan on doing that. They haven't really spoken about that publicly, but if you put the dots together, it's pretty obvious what they're doing. I mean, installing mega pack batteries at chargers, charging locations all over the US. Yeah, it's pretty clear what they plan on doing, and it's pretty clear that no one will be able to compete with that. It's impossible to compete with that. Even if they're withdrawing energy from the grid when it's at a fraction of the cost of its peak cost, and then supplying it in those peak times, they can make markups that no one else can possibly make. So anyhow, getting back to the key issue here, Tesla stock price 50% off. Congressmen are buying the stock now. I'm buying the stock now. Yeah, I am. Not in huge amounts. But I certainly have been buying the stock now, and I will continue to do so. Absolutely no question about it, unless things drastically change. Now, some of you are saying, well, Tesla's backlog of orders is at its lowest point for years. Well, is that really true? Depends. Depends on how you look at it. I mean, companies for example, Tesla still does have 1.5 million pre-orders for the Cybertruck. And 2 new prototypes were just spotted within the last 24 hours at Tesla's factory. Now, of course, it's going to take Tesla a long time to start building Cybertrucks en masse the way it builds Model 3s and Model Ys. Who knows? Maybe it will never achieve that. But I think considering the fact that Tesla is the only company on the face of the earth making money from EVs, more significant amounts of money anyway, I think if anyone is going to pull off a truck that they can make money out of selling, make a profit selling it, if anyone's going to pull off an electric truck where they can make a profit, it's Tesla. Let's be honest about this. Has General Motors ever made a profit from selling electric vehicles? Have Volkswagen made a profit? Has any company in the world currently selling EVs made a profit other than very small amounts of profit from BYD? No, they have not. That is the key you need to remember. Now, even if you're saying, well, Volkswagen are selling X number of EVs, Mercedes are selling X number of EVs, those figures are going to increase. Sure, they will. But how is that really relevant if they can't make a profit from them? Or at least can't for the next few years? That means, right, that even if they ramp up their production, they're still making a loss on every vehicle they sell. Is that really a good position to be in? I'm not convinced that it is. According to data from Capital Trades, a website dedicated to showing the financial trades made by federal lawmakers, numerous members of Congress, not just one, numerous members of Congress have been buying thousands of dollars worth of Tesla stock over the past 3 months, including in particular in October as the stock has tumbled to lows. Legislative leaders are required to publish stock trades, and the website Capital Trades now publishes those stock trades officially, publicly. The website includes a range of dollar values associated with the trade, an estimated number of stocks either purchased or sold, what medium bought or sold them, financial advisor, etc., and more information, which is quite interesting if you have a look. One notable set of trades is the ones made over the past 3 months, as congressmen and senators from around the country have purchased hundreds of thousands of dollars of Tesla stock cumulatively. Could be the millions. I don't know. I haven't done the numbers and worked it all out. If you guys have the time to do that, send me an email and I'll make a video about it. Capital Trades estimates that 4 congressmen have made 13 trades over the past 3 months, totaling nearly $200,000. More curiously, even as Tesla has seen its stock has struggled in October, 2 politicians have made trades worth over $50,000 each. So they know something we don't, or they're just doing the same thing that a lot of other people are doing and taking advantage of the opportunity that is presented in front of us. I mean, like I said, Tesla's price to earnings, what was it about a year or two ago? 900, right? Now we're sitting at 75, could be 50 after their earnings are released soon. I still believe it's at a significantly good value right now. And clearly these congressmen, they seem to agree with me. Now, I know a lot of you are not going to agree with this, but you know what? That's okay. Let me know in the comment section below what your thoughts are. So who exactly has been buying the most stock? Well, Congressman Ro Khanna of California has been buying somewhere in the range of $65,000 to $150,000 in Tesla stock. And looking back 6 months, Leader of the House Nancy Pelosi, who I believe is corrupt, and I know I'm going to get lots of you unsubscribed from me saying that, but yeah, she's insider trading, and Nancy Pelosi, I think they go hand in hand. Anyhow, she's bought between 1 million and 5 million in Tesla stock and has yet to sell her position. Now, from these findings, it is clear that lawmakers in DC remain moderately bullish, purchasing the stock far more than selling generally. What remains unclear, according to Tesla Right, is if these elected representatives will continue to hold their positions in the stock. We have no idea. Things could change. Who knows? I'm not telling you to buy the stock, but I'm telling you that right now, I am. And if you have the opportunity to buy stocks right now, you know what Warren Buffett said? Be greedy when others are fearful. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.